There's this one time, I was rushing to grab lunch at a hawker center and my phone buzzed. Pay now request, $85 from someone that I didn't recognize. My first instinct, pay it? Maybe I owed someone money and I forgot about it, right? That split second of doubt. Guess what? That's exactly what scammers are counting on. And here's what's really happening in Singapore right now. We've become so comfortable with digital payments that we've actually made ourselves more vulnerable than ever before. And the very thing that makes our lives easy, that seamless tap, click, pay lifestyle, is being weaponized against us. Think of it this way. Singapore isn't just cashless by choice anymore, we're cashless by design. Coffee shops, hawker centers, everyone's on Pay Now, GrabPay, or some digital platform. But scammers aren't just adapting to this new world, they are actually ahead of us. Remember when your parents taught you not to take candy from strangers? Well, now the strangers are offering us digital candy. Fake Pay Now links that look identical to the real thing. Job offers that promises $3,000 a week for data entry work. Investment opportunities in the latest meme coin that's supposedly about to explode. Let's break down what's actually happening on the ground here in Singapore. The most common scam isn't some elaborate heist movie scenario. It's just a simple text message. Hi, I'm Sarah from company XYZ. We have a part-time opportunity for you. Click here to apply. Boom. One click and they've got access to your phone, your banking apps, your entire digital life. But it gets more sophisticated. These aren't random attacks anymore. Scammers are using artificial intelligence to create personalized phishing messages. They know your name, they know where you work, they even know your recent purchases. That job offer scam is targeted specifically at people who've been browsing job sites. And you know what's unsettling? Romance scams aren't just about lonely hearts anymore. They are about financial manipulation on a massive scale. Someone builds a relationship with you over months, gains your trust, and then suddenly needs money for an emergency. The average victim in Singapore loses $17,000. That's not pocket change. That could be someone's entire CPF saving. Think about this scenario. You're scrolling through Instagram, you see an ad for an NFT collection. Limited time offer, buy now for $500, sell tomorrow for $5,000. It looks legitimate. There are testimonials, success stories, even celebrity endorsements. But here's the thing, it's all fabricated. The testimonials are fake, the celebrities never endorsed anything, and that $500, gone forever. So, how do we protect ourselves? It starts with understanding your digital identity is actually more valuable than your physical wallet. Your phone contains your banking information, your personal conversations, your location data, even your biometric information. Losing control of your phone is like handing over the keys to your entire life. And here's my rule of thumb. If someone you don't know is asking for money, information, or access to your accounts, the answer is always no. Always, no exceptions, no matter how urgent they make it sound, no matter how legitimate it looks, no matter how much they claim to know about you. Because every time you use the same password across multiple accounts, you're essentially giving scammers a master key. Every time you click on a link without verifying the source, you're opening the door just that little bit wider. Every time you skip two-factor authentication because it's too much hassle, you're choosing convenience over security. The truth is, in Singapore's digital economy, you're not just protecting your money, you're protecting your reputation, your credit score, your ability to access financial services, even your job prospects. Because once scammers have your information, they don't just steal from you, they steal as you. Gosh, and recovering from that's a battle that can last for years. So the next time your phone buzzes with a Pay Now request from someone you don't recognize, or an email promising easy money, or a dating app match who seems just too good to be true, pause. Take a breath. And remember, in this digital world, skepticism isn't paranoia, it's survival. Gosh, I honestly think I'm the worst at tracking my spending. Last month, I went through my GrabPay history and discovered I'd spent, wait for this, $340 on bubble tea. $340. I mean, on drinks that cost $6 each. And don't get me started on the toppings and the add-ons. I literally had no idea because each transaction just felt so, well, insignificant, right? I tap, I sip, I repeat. So that's the thing about digital payments. They're so frictionless that money just evaporates. And here's what's really happening. We've traded financial awareness for convenience. Every tap, every swipe, every instant transfer is designed to bypass the part of your brain that says, wait, am I actually spending money right now? You know, that physical act of counting, cash handing over cash, receiving change, all that psychological friction has all been eliminated. So think of it this way. Your e-wallet isn't actually a wallet. It's a portal, a gateway that connects directly to your bank account, your credit card, your savings. When you tap to pay, you're not spending digital money. You are spending real money that just happens to be invisible. It's like having a magic purse that never feels empty. You reach in for $5 coffee, $12 for lunch, $25 for a Grab ride, and guess what? The purse still feels exactly the same because there's no weight, no bulk, no physical reminder that your money is disappearing. That's the convenience trap in action. And let me share something that changed my entire approach to digital spending. I started treating my e-wallet like I treat my physical wallet. You know how you only carry maybe like $50, $100 in cash? That's intentional. You don't stuff your wallet with your entire paycheck because that would be insane, right? But somehow, we think it's normal to keep thousands of dollars sitting in GrabPay or Payla. Now, these fintech apps, they aren't just payment tools anymore. They are like a financial ecosystem. GrabPay offers investment products. Payla has insurance. DBS Payla has wealth management features. Suddenly, a very simple payment app is trying to become your entire financial life. And here's what's really unsettling. Have you ever actually read the terms and conditions of your favorite fintech app? I mean, like really read through them because buried in those 47 pages of legal text are some pretty shocking revelations, like how your transaction data is being used, or what happens to your money if the app goes bankrupt, or how disputes are handled. I mean, think about this scenario. You download a new crypto trading app because your friend made $2,000 in a week. I mean, the app promises guaranteed returns and zero risk trading. It looks professional, has great reviews, even has a customer service chat. But here's the thing. Anyone can build a professional looking app. Anyone can buy fake reviews. Anyone can set up a customer service chat that just leads to more scams. So how do we navigate this digital financial world without losing our minds or our money? It starts with understanding that convenience and safety exist in tension. The more convenient something is, the more vigilant you need to be. It's easy to spend money, harder you need to work to track it. So here is my e-wallet hygiene routine. Every Sunday, I do a digital wallet audit. I check my balances, review my spending, and most importantly, I transfer excess money back to my main bank account. So I treat my e-wallet like a transit card. I load just enough for the week and not enough for the entire month. And here's what's really happening in the crypto fintech space. Every week, there's a new app promising to revolutionize your financial life. Earn 20% returns with zero risk. Turn $100 into $10,000 in 30 days. This AI trading bot never loses. And the scary part? Well, some of these apps have millions of downloads and thousands of positive reviews. The truth is, there is no such thing as guaranteed returns in finance. None. Zero. If someone promises you guaranteed profits, they're either lying or they don't understand finance themselves. I mean, Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors of all time, averages about 10% annual returns. So if an app is promising 20% monthly return, what does that really tell you? It's like this. Imagine someone walked up to you at Raffles Place and said, Give me 1,000 today and I'll give you 1,200 next week, guaranteed. You'll probably think that they were either crazy or running a scam. But somehow, when the same offers come through a sleek mobile app with testimonials and chart, it suddenly seems legitimate. The reality is, proper financial hygiene in the digital age isn't about avoiding technology. It's about using technology intentionally. It's about maintaining that same level of awareness and caution that you would have with physical cash, even when the money is invisible. It's about remembering that behind every convenient tap, every instant transfer, every automated payment, there's real money moving around. So the next time you're about to download a new fintech app or load another $500 into your e-wallet or invest in the latest crypto opportunity, ask yourself this question. If this was happening with physical cash, would I still be comfortable? Because at the end of the day, digital money is still money. And money, whether it is in your pocket or in the cloud, deserves your respect and attention. Now, I would never tell anyone about this, but when I was about 23, I fell for one of the dumbest scams imaginable. Someone on Instagram DM'd me claiming that they could flip my money, send them 200, get back 800 in 24 hours. I mean, I knew that was probably fake, but here's the thing, I was broke, desperate, and they did say I only had 30 minutes to decide, so guess what I did? Well, I sent the money, all of it, my entire grocery budget for the month. And here's what's really happening. Young adults today are digital natives, but financial rookies. We can navigate TikTok algorithms, master Instagram stories, even code our own apps. But when it comes to money, we're basically toddlers playing with dynamite, and scammers know this. Think of it this way. There's a specific psychological profile that makes someone a perfect scam target. High digital confidence, low financial experience, and just enough disposable income to take risks. That's literally describing most people in their 20s and early 30s. We're not just vulnerable, we are engineered to be vulnerable. It's like this. Remember when you first got your license and you felt absolutely invincible behind the wheel? You could parallel park, you could navigate traffic, even drive manual. And you had no idea what to do when the engine started to make weird noises or how to spot a dishonest mechanic. Digital finance is the same thing. We're confident users, but terrible consumers. Let me break down the psychology behind why young adults get targeted so heavily. First, urgency. This offer expires in 10 minutes, only 3 spots left. Act now or lose forever. Our brains absolutely are wired to respond to urgency because evolutionary, like urgent decisions, well, usually are life or death, but now urgency is just a sales tactic. And here's where it gets really sophisticated. Scammers use something called authority bias. They impersonate bank officials, government agencies, even your own HR department. They know that young people, especially those early in their careers, are conditioned to respond quickly to authoritative figures. Now, your boss asks you to do something, you do it. No questions asked. And here's what's really unsettling. FOMO, fear of missing out, isn't just about social media anymore. It's become a financial weapon. Gosh, everybody's making money with crypto. Your friends are already investing in it. Don't be the only one left behind. It's social pressure weaponized for financial gain. Think about this scenario. You're scrolling through your feed and you see someone post about making $3,000 from some new investment app. The comments are full of people asking how to join. So you click the link. The app looks legitimate, professional design, customer testimonials, even a limited time bonus for new users. But here's the thing, that friend isn't your friend. Their account was hacked, or they're part of the scam, or they're just another victim who doesn't know that they've been played yet. So how do we protect ourselves when our own psychology is working against us? Well, it starts with understanding that confidence can be dangerous. The more comfortable you are with technology, the more likely you are to skip safety checks. The faster you navigate apps, the less likely you are to read terms and conditions. So here's my rule now. Any financial decision that requires immediate action is automatically suspicious. Real opportunities don't disappear in 30 minutes. Legitimate investments don't require you to act right now. Banks don't send urgent texts asking for your password. If someone is pressuring you to move fast, they're probably trying to bypass your critical thinking. And here's what's really happening in your brain when you're about to make a financial decision online. Your prefrontal cortex, the part that's responsible for your rational thinking, is competing with your limbic system, the part driven by emotion and impulse. And guess what? When you're stressed, excited, scared, emotion wins every time. The truth is, scammers aren't targeting young adults because we're stupid. They're targeting us because, well, we're predictable. We respond to social proof. We hate missing out. We trust authority, and we make decisions quickly. Those aren't character flaws, they're human nature. But in the digital financial world, human nature can be expensive. It's like this. Your smartphone is incredibly powerful and also incredibly fragile. Drop it wrong and the screen just shatters. Your financial instincts are the same way. They are sophisticated enough to handle complex digital transactions, but fragile enough to be shattered by the right psychological pressure. So the next time you feel that familiar rush of excitement about a financial opportunity, or that panic when someone says you need to act immediately, or that fear that you're missing out on something big, pause. Take a breath. And remember that the best financial decisions are made slowly, deliberately, and with full information. Because in the digital age, patience isn't just a virtue, it's a survival skill.